What's going on, everyone? This is Gearbox here, and welcome to Homeworld 2 Remastered, the campaign. I've wanted to do this for quite a while, and I don't know why I didn't. I actually did start, and I got up to like mission 7 when I played the first one, but of course that was on the crap PC, and this is a lot better. So as a result, I'm going to be completely restarting from the beginning. Bear in mind though, this is kind of just like a nostalgic playthrough because I have already played the games, but I hardly remember Homeworld 2. Like, it's been a year or so now since I played the campaign. Yeah, wow, jeez, maybe 2 now, holy crap. Yeah, because this is 2017 right now, damn. That's ridiculous. Well, anyway, it's been about 2 years, maybe even 1, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we're going to jump right into the single player campaign, and this should be fun. Also, let me know if there are any mods in particular you want me to do for Homeworld, if you're interested in that type of thing, because I love to do them. Do some showcases and stuff, because, yeah, the modding community for this game is ridiculously amazing, and there are crap tons of mods that are really cool. But anyway, let's jump right into it, shall we? Let's go. Hell yeah. I like entertainment, you beasts. And Gearbox, you beasts, for remastering. Hey, there it is.
In the first time, the great hyperspace core was found.
Well, this is nostalgia and a half, holy crap.
With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace.
You know how it is when you play a sequel before the original, but yet the story still makes sense. Some holes that get filled in.
4,000 years passed before the second core was discovered on a desert planet.
Deserts of Carrick, that'll be next. Haven't even touched that game, I'm so hyped for that one too. It looks good.
Pain and bloodshed flowed in its wake. But the exiles returned to their homeworld, Hiigara.
Yeah, boy, we did. Because we beast, we legend.
A young woman led them across the galaxy, and it is she who will lead them again. Her name is Karen Sajet. This is the story of the end time. We know this because the third core has been found. Under the dark influence of this core, the Taiidan have risen under a new leader, a Vaygr warrior lord named Makaan.
Can you read up on the history, because I don't really know. I don't really know who the Vaygr are.
Many systems have already fallen,
because he's a Vaygr warrior lord,
and his eyes are set upon Hiigara.
They do become the Vaygr, but the question is, who were the Vaygr?
Great derelict at Tanis, construction of a new mothership is underway. The pride of Hiigara. Once more, the exiles will face the coming darkness.
You think maybe they just actually
Stand by
refurbish it
for
almost?
core transfer.
Containment unit online. All power signatures in the green. Primary couplings released.
Trajectory is good. The hyperspace core is away.
I wonder why they built it up like that, you know? Because we never, yeah, like they didn't build it lengthwise, they built it upwise, like a tower. There's, yeah, some questions that I always wonder.
This is Tanis Control. We have visual contact with the core. Proceed with transfer.
Oh, music.
Trajectory and alignment confirmed. Take it to 115 and initiate capture procedures.
There she is. The pride of Hiigara. The new Hiigaran fleet. Long gone are the days of the Kushan and the Taiidan. Now it is time for the Hiigarans and the Vaygrs to rise and fight for a new war and a new purpose.
The mothership recognizes the core and confirms signal lock.
The other one was to stop the exiles from getting home, and this one is all about uniting those three things.
Command
Right there.
online. Mothership status report. Engineering online. Stand by to initiate engine sequence.
There it is.
Main engines online. Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational. Navigation online.
The models look so good. I think they really
The
do.
mothership is standing by.
Going back, like knowing how many times when I was young I played Homeworld 2. Like the skirmishes and stuff. I went through the campaign quite a few
Resetting
times
navigation.
too, but well, never finished it actually. That's the funny story. I've never finished it, so there will be a point where I
This is
get to,
fleet
they'll be like,
intelligence.
what the hell's going on? I don't know.
Our task is to analyze sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before launching the mothership, we must conduct a series of trials to ensure all
so
critical
good.
systems are operational.
Look at that frame rate too.
Throughout these trials, the mothership will be running with a minimal crew and will remain docked with Tanis. Once these trials are complete, we will launch the mothership and test the hyperspace core. The first trial will test the resourcing system. A resource collector is standing by.
I like the
Begin
lines.
retrieval
that
of
go
resource
through.
containers
That's
at
cool.
this location.
Copy.
Alright, so let's get to work, shall we?
Confirmed.
Your mission objective is to
Collection
harvest all
confirmed.
of that. That's something I always wanted when I was young too. I'm like, so this is the size of this. How big were the ships that created this? Just let it soak in for a second. That is way in the background. And it's big enough that it...
Resourcing systems fully operational.
It's ridiculous.
Trial successful.
You wonder what it is too, like what the hell? Who
Now
made
test
this?
the mothership's production capabilities.
It's great.
Begin construction of a fighter facility subsystem.
Gone are the days of
Mothership.
researching and bam, there it is, or anything, building into
Production
separate
underway.
research ship. Now it's modules. We need our modules because we carry everything on this ship. We're not building...
Mothership.
The only ships we're launching are utility and
Mothership.
military. We're not launching any more, like, research vessels to be by themselves. So you know you're up in technology that you can have one ship that does literally everything.
Foundry, this is Floor. How far away?
You want to know too, like, I want a size comparison between how big this one is compared to the other one. I bet it's significantly larger. I did watch a video that showed the scale of all the ships in Homeworld 2. That was crazy.
Mothership fighter facility complete.
Seeing
Fighter
how big they
facility
are with
subsystem
people models.
complete. Engineering is online
ridiculous.
and ready for fighter production.
The
Test
interceptors are
basic
massive.
combat capabilities. Construct an interceptor squadron.
Production.
Like, I'll show you when I
underway.
get these out. I usually build 3 to start.
Mothership.
It's so weird not being able to move with WSD. You know, there are just some games that do that, and it's so useful. Oh, RimWorld is the one that I'm thinking of that does that. But I'll show you when they get out. But if you see this little yellow thing in the middle, not this back part, but just there, that's like the person where the person goes. So in comparison, the person's like tiny. You know, it's ridiculous. They're actually a lot larger than I thought. A lot larger than the planes we have. Like,
Stand by to begin combat trials.
and they go launching from there.
Perimeter Station Chimera will assist by providing
Yellow
target
Chimera. How's it going?
drones. The drones are located here.
Yep.
Use the interceptors to destroy the target drones.
Let's have a look at you. Damn, man. And actually, like, there's... so you know I need water. There's depth in all of this, like, so much more than there was before. And... the... oh, jeez, what's going on? What's going on? These could be like solar panels, maybe. Maybe that's what they are. Originally, they just look like big slates of metal, and you're just like, what's the purpose of these? They're probably solar cells, honestly. Would make sense, but, you know, considering that there's a break there, so you make use of it. Yeah, maybe. And let's have a look at these. I know these were, like, really... there was, like, A, hardly any depth to them, and B, there was no detail. Because they were just kind of, like, struck... oh, the metal shines. So sick. I'm just admiring this. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back to what I was gonna show you. That right there. Person in there. He'd be looking out that slot probably right there. He'd be sitting there. They're massive. They're absolutely insanely massive.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Roger, ready.
So you group 1.
Standing by.
You to
Roger.
group 0 or 10.
Group 9
For now,
designated.
9's good enough.
Group 9 copies.
Though I don't really
Group 9
need to
copies.
select you, so I might not even need that.
Reporting.
I do use groups in this. Oh, the gun sound. And the explosions, so good. Been a while since I played 1, so it's kind of like, you know. Hang on. Let's get some cinematics going, eh?
Group 1 reports victory.
Next fight, we'll do cinematics. Which we know what that is.
Attention, Tanis Control. This is Perimeter Station Chimera. We have multiple unidentified units detected. Signal indicates Vaygr bomber strike force.
There they are. The Vaygr. With their stripes. They're zebras. Huh?
This is a scramble alert. All pilots to their stations.
That's why I like Hiigaran's paint jobs so much better. Wait, are they my color? I never actually
This
looked.
is Blue Leader. Enemy units locked in. Awaiting orders.
They are! That's sick! They're my faction's color. Let's go. This is the color I chose for them. I'll show you that too. It's, well, you've probably seen it, but I love it.
Tanis is under attack.
Black
All
and
forces to
purple.
combat alert.
And
This
you
is
know
not a
that-
test. Interceptors have been launched from Chimera. The enemy must be eliminated. Order all interceptors to destroy.
Copy that.
the
Moving in. You probably know from my, if you watched my Homeworld series. No, not Homeworld. Hello. Subnautica. And my favorite colors, my favorite color combination is black, purple, and aqua. Like the right, if you get the right ones, and it's so good. And this one, these just look so good, like their color. I don't know how you're shooting. You don't really have a gimbaled weapon, but you know, we won't question. That's pretty
Chimera
sick.
station is offline.
Yep, they took so many bomb hits from
Vaygr have
0
breached the
bombs.
Tanis perimeter.
The mothership is under attack.
These guys have turrets.
We
Yet
cannot
again,
stay here
out of
any
nowhere,
longer.
but whatever.
Emergency launch underway.
Meanwhile, while we're doing this, we're taking damage. Luckily, in the first mission,
Roger
and I
that,
think the
Tanis.
second, they don't attack your interceptors or bombers. They focus on their targets, which is kind of funny. I don't know if that was meant to be.
Primary couplings released.
I think it was, just then you don't get the idea of losing things. You just want to build your first forces for the first few missions. Sorry, I did it on purpose. My bad. Totally.
The mothership has cleared Tanis.
Nice.
We are away.
We just took out all the fighters and yeah, no, almost.
Multiple enemy reinforcements detected.
Here they come.
Estimated time before contact, 2 minutes.
If you reach the
Begin
2 minutes,
construction
it doesn't
of
really
attack
matter. You
bombers
just,
immediately. Bombers will be required to defend the mothership.
I'd rather have the 2 minutes. More bombers, the better. Alright. Bombers, 2 for now. I wish you could just press B again and close this. That would be nice, but instead you gotta bring up everything. Well, the cinematics are over. Let's get down to the blast attacks, as they say.
Mothership.
A frigate would not do this much damage, by the way, normally. Look at all those bullet holes being rendered in. So sick.
The mothership is taking out enemy fire.
Ah, it's so
Bomber
sick.
squadron complete.
I wish they did more with the rubble. Like, oh man, if the
Mothership.
rubble stayed around, I'd be in
Group 2
love.
designated.
Group 2 reporting.
Contacts are gonna get here any second now because they don't give a damn about that time. Oh, they didn't.
Confirmed. Group
Maybe they
1
do
Tanis.
now. That's a first. Or maybe they're just moving in from the edge of the system now. Usually they just wait until,
Strike group coordinates locked in.
well, you know,
Group 2 copies.
things happen.
Strike group
Alright, so let's get
coordinates
you
locked in.
guys split up.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Ready? Strike
Because
group
I know that
coordinates
there are
locked in.
3 gates and
Ready?
they head to these 2 platforms. So
Strike
there are
group
your
coordinates
positions.
locked in.
Confirmed.
Bomber squadron complete.
You're set.
Roger. Group 2. Roger.
Yeah,
Strike group moving
see,
into
this is
position.
what's advantageous about.
Strike group moving into position. Roger. Strike
Get
group
the
prepare
gates.
for assault.
Priority
Reporting.
alert.
Yep.
The
Strike group
Vaygr are
prepare
using
for assault.
hyperspace gates.
Reporting.
Indeed.
If they are not destroyed, the enemy will deploy reinforcements through them.
No,
These
it's
gates
more
must
like
be
they are
destroyed.
deploying reinforcements through them, destroy them immediately before they get out too many. That's what they should say.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Hit them while they're down. You used to be able to do that. If anything was hyperspacing in, you could still hit them, which was great.
Strike group to battle positions.
Alright, there you go. Oh, whoops. Haha.
Confirmed.
You guys
Strike
need to
group
go
to
after
battle
you.
positions.
You guys need to go after you.
Reporting.
Cool.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
Trails are going to make it
Ready.
interesting to keep track.
Acknowledged.
Mine is slightly darker.
Taking damage.
Mine go to red. Theirs just stay as orange. Speaking of which, their colors different? No, they're still striped. I know their divisions have different colors. I remember that. So like elite units will have different colors and stuff.
Gate destroyed.
One down.
Destroy all
Good to
the
go.
remaining hyperspace gates.
Yeah.
Roger.
We have a bunch of resources. Should probably build another one. 5 should be good for the next mission.
Production
6
underway.
probably. Can we build 6? Does it count? Oh wow. Individual units, eh? Oh, and it has the menu there.
Copy.
And they changed this in one of the updates. This is completely different to what I remember. Damage down, speed up. Normal damage, normal speed. I don't care about speed usually. We're not needing to chase things that much. We'll set you to offensive if we
Reporting
need
friendly
to.
Units. Ready.
Mothership.
Acknowledged. Group 1 standing
Okay,
by.
let's give that one more out. I think I like the squadron system better. That's because you could build more faster, almost. And it just makes for better battles.
Reports victory.
It's not necessarily for anything else.
Long-range sensors have detected multiple enemy signals converging on Tanis. All ships
They weren't very
initiate
long
docking
range.
procedures and stand by for hyperspace.
Considering that it only takes 5 seconds before boom. And these guys do shoot everyone, including your interceptors as they get in. Just gonna know. And now you get a sneak preview of some of the ships that we're gonna be dealing with later. Like their battle cruisers. I hate those things. Those things are so deadly.
A Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.
Missiles are ridiculous, and then those
Mothership must survive.
cannons. You'll see it in the corner, the red orbs firing. There they are. Oh no, they didn't fire them. Wow, fine. I thought you'd show off or something. Then you put, mission success in quotations. Yeah. You call that
Tanis base
success.
has been destroyed. The Vaygr have launched a massive invasion. The Hiigara outposts are falling all across the inner rim. The crew of the mothership is making an emergency departure, and planetary defense systems are standing by. Before we can mount a counterattack, we must rendezvous with the mothership's crew. We will exit hyperspace in the shadow of the Angel Moon. A rally point has been established at this location. Prepare for enemy contact.
Damn straight. No offense to this guy, but I really do like the old fleet intelligence voice so much better.